Hello friends, welcome to our official YouTube channel of Hasmukh Goswami College of Engineering. Today we'll discuss about the method by using which we can draw ellipse in the subject engineering graphics and design. We are going to study the four methods, and that are by concentric circle method, by rectangle method, by oblong method, and by rhombus method. Let us start with the first method. The first method is by concentric circle method. Now, if you want to construct any curve, then we require two axes, and that are called as a major axis and minor axis. So, here is the data for the first problem. Draw ellipse by concentric circle method, and we are going to take major axis is equal to 100 mm and minor axis is equal to 70 mm. Whenever we are going to discuss or we are going to consider the major axis, that will be the horizontal line. Let us take the horizontal line, and the dimension of this horizontal line is equal to 100 mm. Now, the minor axis is nothing but the perpendicular bisector of the major axis. So, we'll draw perpendicular bisector of the major axis, and the length of that will be 70 mm. Now, by drawing this line, we need to consider that we have to take the midpoint of the 70 mm length. Okay. Now, let us name it major axis is equal to AB and minor axis is equal to CD. Now, draw a circle by taking the diameter is equal to major axis as well as the minor axis, and then after we are going to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. Now, if you want to draw the circle, if you want to divide in the circle into 12 equal parts, what we have to do? Nothing but 360 divided by 12. So total angle 360 divided by 12. So we'll get the answer is equal to 30 degree. Okay. Next, let us provide the name in interior and exterior to the circles, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can change your name. If you want to provide some ABCD, you are free feel. Now, next step, what we are going to do? We are going to do a vertical line that will be parallel to the minor axis, and will continue for the all the points 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now, for the further drawing, we'll draw a horizontal line that will be parallel to the major axis. So, like this, from a line passing through point 1, then passing to 2. We'll draw all the lines passing through 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 and 10. Okay. So, by doing this, we'll get an intersecting point. You can check it out over here. Just highlight that particular point or put a bullet, small bullet on this particular point, and join all this point. We'll have a curve, and the curve that will named as a ellipse. Okay. So this is how you can construct the ellipse. Now next method is rectangle method. Now in rectangle method, here is the data. Draw the ellipse by rectangle method by taking the major axis is equal to 100 mm and minor axis is equal to 70 mm. Like the previous data, we are going to take major axis is equal to 100, and by same way we'll take minor axis is equal to 70 mm. Now in this method, we are going to construct a rectangle by taking the distance of major and minor, so that it covers the entire major and minor. We will construct a rectangle. Okay. Now we are going to divide the height of a or what we can say it's a minor axis into 1, 2, 3 and 4 parts. Likewise, we are going to divide the half of the major into 4 parts. If you are going to divide this half of the minor into 6 parts, you have to divide this into 6 parts. Okay. Now, what we need to do? We need to join line 1 to the middle point of a major axis, which is parallel to the major axis at point D. We'll join 2 with the D, 3 with the D, and 4 itself it is connected. Now, the second step, what we need to do? We need to extend the line which will pass through point 1 and starting from point C, which will intersect the line number 1D. Okay. Likewise, we'll go for the second line that will start from the C, passing through D, passing through 2 and intersect to 2D. Likewise, we have to go for the third line. Now, here by the intersection of this line C1 and 1D, we have a intersecting point. Just bullet it out. Likewise, point out the intersecting point, and by doing so, we'll get the quarter part of the ellipse. Now, this process will be repeated on the right side. We can construct the second quarter of the ellipse on the right side of this portion. Okay, so let us join it. Okay, if you want to draw this remaining part of the ellipse, just reverse it and the entire process will be same and you can get the ellipse. So this is what is a rectangle method to draw an ellipse. Now next method is a oblong method. This is a same method that we have done in the previous case, but with somewhat angle. Here the angle is given at a 75 degree. The data is draw a parallelogram of 100 mm and 70 mm long sides with the inclined angle 75 degrees. Okay, so here is the data and here is the solution. So we'll construct a parallelogram having a major axis is equal to 100 and minor axis is equal to 75. Sorry, minor axis is equal to 70, and by drawing that you need to consider that the angle between major and minor should be 75. You can take either over here 75 or you can take either over 75, but I advise to take first is draw AB, then draw CD by taking the angle 75, and then after construct the parallelogram. Okay, now the method is same as the method previous discussed in the previous example, so nothing will be changed. Just divide the half of the minor axis into 4 equal part, and likewise divide the half of the major axis into 4 equal part. Then construct 1D, 2D, 3D and 4D, and from opposite side from point C passing through point 1 and intersect at a 1D line. So we'll get an intersecting points, and by joining that intersecting point we have the quarter part of the ellipse. Okay, and same process we can repeat on the right side. So we have the remaining quarter part of the ellipse, and by joining that we can have the ellipse. So this is the ellipse by oblong method. Next we can go for the next example. Here is the next example. We are going to construct the ellipse by using the rhombus method. Here is the data. Draw rhombus of 100 mm and 70 mm long. Here the 100 mm is nothing but the major axis and 70 mm is nothing but the minor axis. Okay, so in this case it is mentioned as a diagonal. This is a major and this is a minor. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to find out the midpoint of the sides, first, second, third and fourth, and by doing so, let us assign the point A, B, C, D. Now what is our next step is to join point O with the opposite corner, same as point B with the opposite corner, and likewise point D with the opposite corner and point C with the opposite corner. And then after, what we'll do, we'll get an intersecting point over here. By putting our pointer over here and taking radius is equal to OA, we can draw a certain part of a ellipse. Okay, so over here we have assigned two radius at point 3, center point 3 and center point 4. Now by taking the radius 1B, we can construct arc AB. Likewise, from opposite side, by taking the radius 2D, we can construct an arc CD. And likewise, by taking the radius is equal to A3, we can construct arc AD, and by taking radius B4 or 4C, we can construct. So here we have completed the 4 method. We'll discuss the next method in the next video lecture. Thank you for watching my video. Please like it, share it and subscribe our YouTube.